Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of What is Voltz, where I basically showcase the mod pack as I kind of play through it because I just can't cover everything. Before we talked about power suits, and we talked about finding a base, getting underground, getting hidden because you can get raided, and we also talked about how to use some of these basic machines here. Of course there's a lot more, but yeah, I'll leave that up to you to kind of explore on your own. So today we are going to talk about first, I want to go over our power source. Then I want to talk about, actually we're going to take a little field trip and go talk about some bombs. We're going to be blowing up some stuff. It's going to be pretty action-packed today. Also, the ME system, which is where the technology of the game and the electricity really adds a lot of value to your entire playthrough experience. So, yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. So let's first start talking about power sources. So, a lot of different power sources. So if you open up your ME system here, and if let's say we start talking about a very easy source that you can get into is actually called a heat generator. And so a heat generator, which is this little guy right here, as you can see, it has it comes from the mechanisms generator mod, as you can see in dark royal blue there. So it comes from mechanism generators, and what that basically does is generate heat from lava around it. Okay, I think I may have one already, so let's just grab a couple of these heat gens and let's go ahead and get underway here. So like I said, it does come from making lava, so what we're gonna do is grab a couple of buckets of lava here and then call it a day. Now, obviously, we need to somehow connect this. As you can see, it is generating power. So obviously, it is making power. You can see that as you hover over it at the top center. So we need is just some, obviously, we just need some cables here. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some. Actually, we just go ahead and get basic cable. I won't need ultimate because it's overkill. All right, so now we're gonna do is go ahead and hook up our cables here, plug that into here, and plug these in right here. Plug in, plug in, plug in, plug in, and voila. Now you can see that our heat generator has actually given us some power, and it's a very slow uptick in power there. I tell you what, a better way where you can see it is we're gonna get just a basic cube here, and it is generating power slowly but surely. So now that we have power, that's pretty much it. There's a lot of different sources of power. There's actually one called let's see, solar. You can go solar as well, like solar powered things. We can create power from the sun. I do not recommend solar because you obviously would have to put something up on the top of the roof and for it to get sun, and obviously you'd get raided pretty quickly. But that is power sources. There are a lot of other ones that we'll get into a little bit later. For example, there are something called, let's see, you can do like turbines and reactors, and you can get into some really crazy things. I'll show you guys a picture of one here real fast of how far you can get. So that is that. Now we're gonna get into the fun part, bombs. So let's go ahead and do what we normally do. We're gonna go ahead and RTP, and hopefully nobody's out here. Oh, I think I heard something when I was here. Did y'all hear that too? No, okay, maybe not. So we'll go ahead and get into some of these other things here. Let's get a little bit far away from that location where we were. Somebody's definitely been here. As you can see, some trees chopped down. All right. And we're gonna come a little bit far away. This is an interesting biome. I don't know if I like this one. It's too cloudy. So let's just come back over to here. And maybe go into, yeah, maybe over here somewhere on this plateau here. This is a pretty open spot. I just didn't feel like cutting trees down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first start off with some of these grenades. So I may die with some of these, so I don't know what's gonna happen here. So you have a grenade. This is basically like a lot stronger than a TNT. In fact, it even says it, slightly more destructive version of TNT. So these are actually pretty cool. These are actually really good to like just kind of drop and then kind of, you know, yeah, you can easily mine out, oops. You can easily mine out some things, you know, like that. Especially if you put on like a magnet car with your ME system that we're gonna talk about later, and you see I just soaked up all those blocks. So that is a really cool way to actually mine like sand or anything like that if you need to grab it really quickly, or if you need like dirt. Obviously you can grab those blocks really quick. So the Charbonnel Grenade is going to do something that I don't know, so I'm actually gonna get far away from this one. Oh wow, so that shoots a bunch of fiery arrows, so you can actually withstand that. It's not gonna hurt us too bad here with my power suit on. So let's just kind of watch the fireworks. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then we've got that one. I don't know what that's gonna do either. So let me get a little farther away as well. Oh snap! So that one actually literally lit everything up on fire. These are just gonna catch on fire for quite a while. Maybe I can just kind of plasma beam some of these. Oh yeah, that might work. One more for. There we go. Oh, these guys too. Alright, I believe that was everything. So, as we were... Okay, here we go. If you type in explosive. So we've got nuclear explosions, which... I probably will go ahead and do this for you guys so you guys can see it. It does leave... I will die. Okay, I will die. And we've got red matter. We've got antimatter. So I will go ahead and try out all these. We'll just do all these cool bombs. There's also these things called rocket launchers too you guys can get into. So obviously you can have a rocket launcher and you can have whatever missile that you so please, and you can obviously fire that thing off. So now that we are completely naked, I am going to go ahead. I'm probably going to die, but I just want to show you guys what this missile can do. We're going to shoot a missile at this mountain, and we're going to be shooting the chemical. Can't fight if you can't breathe. So let's just see what happens when we fire it off. Whoa, it is literally putting like a gas. I'm going to assume it's like a mustard gas. So it goes pretty far. So let's just kind of... I don't know if that's going to hurt me or... it's getting louder. I don't know what that means, if that's like the range of it or what. So let's just kind of get over there. Ooh. So I've got hunger, weakness, fatigue, nausea, toxin. So that's a pretty, that's a pretty nasty little status effect. Oh, the next bomb is going to be the repulsive one. So this one I believe is just gonna push me away. So let's just find out. Give me that back. And I don't know if it's gonna actually kill me or what, but we'll find out. Yeah, that one doesn't do anything but literally push you away. Let's try. Couldn't place the redstone on ice. And give me that back, please. I don't know what this one's gonna do. Maybe freeze me to death or something? Whoa! I did not know that was gonna do that. I haven't seen that. Oh, snap! Because it's going down. Alright, guys. I'm definitely gonna die from this. But I'm gonna try to outrun it. But I am not gonna make it. Oh! Wow, it said I was blown up by that skeleton. Interesting. The chat blown up by a skeleton. Oh, great. So, some of my items are here. Okay, I was able to get most of this stuff back. Alright, so this one, I am going to show you guys this one. This is a really, really interesting bomb. So we'll just go ahead and put it down, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what happens. Give me that back. So it does something very, very interesting. And there you guys can see. So as you can see, it just kind of soaks up all those. Wow. Wow. So the animation is done, but as you can see, it is still pulling in. Look at all those. Look at all the mobs. It's almost like a vacuum. So it's just literally just pulling in everything until it's basically done. So yeah, it's still going, guys. Yeah, it's still going down there. Woo-wee. Yeah, she going. So that's the red matter right there for you guys. And I am stuck. I can barely move. There is no return. Alright, this one is pretty intense. You guys ready? Alright. Welcome to the antimatter. There is nothing that can stop this bomb. Well, there is something, but I'll not disclose that information. Oh, I'm trying to put down the torch and I can't because I'm on a... Seriously? Wow. Is it because I'm on a leaf? That sound alone, there's nothing you can do. I mean, you can try to outrun this thing, but it's gonna kill us pretty far away. There's no animation. It's just gonna keep beeping. Yeah. That's it. It's just literally a /kill command and erases everything in the area. Whoa! Now that we are done, we are gonna go back to home base here and conclude out with the ME system. Let's do it. So, everything is stored through matter and on data disks or drives. So what we're gonna need is we're gonna need a controller. We're gonna need an ME controller. So we're gonna need a ME drive. We're gonna also need a drive itself, a storage cell or drive, hard drive. And we're gonna also need a way to access and see all of this stuff. So it's almost like a computer in a sense, but we'll get into computers later. There are actual computers on here. So we're gonna go ahead and look for a terminal. We need a terminal. We're gonna need cables. We're gonna need ME cables, and we're gonna also need power cables, and we're gonna also need a power source. So right now, obviously, we have a very bootleg jank heat generator setup, but we are going to fix that here in just a minute. The ME system needs it needs a power, so that's the controller. That's basically what controls everything. That's like the central unit. That's the CPU. That's the brains of the whole system. Now we're gonna need a hard drive, so it has to be connected to this. Okay. Now you can connect it all kinds of different ways. You can use it. You connect it, using the. Okay. I got my magnet card on. Come on, guys. Here we go. It went back into my ME system. So you can do stuff like that. It's pretty cool, but also annoying. So you could also connect it using these little cables here. Kind of connect that here, and you can do that kind of number there. You can do all kinds of different orientations. But anyway, then you can put this storage drive in here. Now, this holds 0 of 65,000 bytes, and it can hold 63 types. That's different types of blocks, okay? So, now, all you need now is a way to access all those things on that drive. So, you notice that this light is green, that's how you know it's on. So, if I break this cable, you'll see that it cuts off. So now it needs power, obviously, from the controller. The controller is what gives it all of its juices. So we'll go ahead and create a little terminal here. And there's our little terminal, and obviously you can access everything right here. Now if I put this disk on here, you'll notice, if you go over here to this drive, you'll see that it has one type of 63, because I only put one type of item in there. If I put in these raw beefs, that's another type, chest another type, glass is another type, leather, coal, so on and so forth. So you look at this drive, you'll see we're using 7 of 63 types. Pretty cool, right? Because if you think about a traditional chest, a chest only can hold, do I even have one? Yeah, I got a couple of these. So let's do the math here. So if you have a chest, you can only hold up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 3, 27 spots, okay? So if you put down 2 of these, obviously you're still getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 56 spots. But on an ME setup, you're getting 63. Oh, it gets better. You see all these little black slots on here? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're basically empty slots. You can put in more drives. Check this out. So let's go ahead and go to storage. And there are different levels and tiers of storages, like everything else in Voltz. There's different tiers. So let's grab us 4 of these. We can grab 4 drives here. Okay. And you guys see that it auto-crafted it. That's another thing that you can do with ME systems. You can auto-craft things. You see, I didn't have to actually craft that. To make those drive storages, oh boy, don't even get me started, man. It's pretty annoying. So you go here to the 64K, it's the one I'm making. So you need quartz glass. Okay, how do you make quartz glass? Well, you need Certus quartz dust. Well, how do you get Certus quartz dust? Click on it. You gotta grind or pulverize quartz or nether quartz. You need the quartz dust. The quartz dust is then used. Oh, it's gotta be with glass, right? And that's just that one part. But you guys also get quartz.
1 hour later.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. Okay? That is why you need to autocraft stuff. But obviously that's like later in the game. That's more of like mid to end game, where you're autocrafting everything. You don't have to craft anything. It automatically does it. It's automated and sending stuff left and right to different chests and yada, yada, yada. That's your junk, right? That's your swag that you want. So either way, we're going to go ahead and put these drives now in here. So you'll see that now our storage is as big as 63 types times 4. Pretty cool, right? allow me to demonstrate. In a traditional chest, we're gonna grab all this iron. Okay, we got a bunch of iron. In a traditional chest, obviously, you know, let's put all the iron in there. If you actually double click and hold shift, you can actually just, well, it's not working because this is vanilla. Everything is just annoying. Obviously, you cannot hold, you know, how many do I have in my ME system? You'll see that I've got 19,000 iron ingots. 19,000 coal. 14,000 ingots. 10k gold. 9,000 durst. 6,000, yeah. 4,000 diamond. There's no way in this world you'd be able to hold all that in chests. I mean, you'd have chests out your behind. I mean, just everywhere. You'd just be, whoops, you'd be all over the place. I mean, you'd just be looking like this all. No, can't do that. We cannot do that, okay? So I just want to show you guys all of that. So I thought that would be a great way to end this video. If you guys like that, you know, go ahead and like and subscribe. Like I said, I've got a few more of these coming out to just kind of showcase everything on the mod pack, and I've got some tutorials that'll be coming out as well. But either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the server if you already haven't joined and checked out the mod pack. I'll leave a link in the description, everything below, on how you can install this mod pack, how you can join the server, and kind of join all of us here on this server. As you can see, there's 20 people on right now, so pretty well supported, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy. Catch you later.